There's been a lot of talk these days about growth companies. Consider the one communications company that's been growing right before your eyes. From the nation's first superstation to the world's first 24-hour television news network. From the world's fastest 30-minute newscasts to one of the nation's fastest-growing basic cable networks. When you put it all together, it's easy to see. Turner Broadcasting System Incorporated. Listed on the American Stock.
This is a Sammons Headline News Break. I'm Tim Crouch. Topping the news in Denton following last week's controversial conference at the University of North Texas concerning the artificial sweetener aspartame. The North Texas Student Senate will meet tonight to discuss voting on a ban of the substance from the campus. The sweetener, also known as NutraSweet, is currently used in over 4,000 products and is alleged to have caused a number of health problems. NutraSweet representatives are expected to be in attendance at tonight's meeting. A plan which called for the city of Denton to be divided into 3 districts in the State House of Representatives has been rejected by the U.S. Justice Department. The plan was turned down because of a statewide dilution of Hispanic voting strength. Working with the terminally ill and their families is the role played by Ann's Haven's Hospice. The director of Ann's Haven, Adrienne Anderson, recently returned from a trip to the Soviet Union where she observed some of the different techniques of working with the terminally ill.
And he would get his hospice, his terminally ill patients, to dress in these gorgeous costumes, some of them hundreds of years old, and enact the role of a fairy tale character that they related to, and see how they had in fact played that role in their life. And he said that it gave them the key to themselves, which relieved the anxiety and the fear, which helped alleviate the pain.
Anderson will be speaking and showing slides about her trip to the Soviet Union at the Women's Club building tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. That is open to the public. Coming up next, an out-of-this-world traveler comes to TWU right after this.
Established in 1978, Art Alley has been known as Denton's home of quality custom picture framing. Art Alley can complement any of your framing projects with over 750 custom picture frame moldings and 450 matte selections in traditional and popular designs. Art Alley carries hundreds of ready-made frames in stock. Personalize your home or office or give a Christmas gift that lasts a lifetime from Art Alley's extensive selection of frames and prints. Art Alley welcomes commercial accounts. Art Alley, you name it, we frame it.
Texas Woman's University celebrated the accomplishments of one of its own yesterday. Astronaut Millie Hughes Fulford, a 1972 graduate of TWU, was in Denton speaking to students at her alma mater. Mike Anderson has this report.
When the space shuttle went up earlier this year in June, a little piece of Denton went with it. Texas Woman's University graduate Dr. Millie Hughes Fulford became the first woman civilian scientist in space when she accompanied 6 other crew members. Hughes Fulford, now an instructor at the University of California, San Francisco, and a scientist at the Veterans Administration Medical Center, conducted experiments cell division. Hughes Fulford is in town today and yesterday to receive TWU's Women of Achievement Award and to tell people about her trip into space. Learning how to live and do experiments in zero gravity was the hardest part of the journey.
One day I was feeding the rats water, and I had a box this big to give them water, and I was reading the instructions, and when I got ready to take the container with the water to transfer the water, it had floated over my head while I was reading. It had gone back behind the hatch, and it took me about 5 minutes to find it.
Part of her visit included a tour of Mary Hufford Hall, where students and their children live. When Hughes Fulford attended school here, she had to contend with graduate classes and a newborn baby.
I can remember one morning I had a thermodynamics quiz. I went by to drop my child off at childcare. The lady wasn't there. I'd come with my baby with me. My baby was about 6 months old at the time. Had to find another graduate student that was not in class that could take care of my baby when I was taking a 2-hour exam. So it was really tough.
During a visit with the children, Hughes Fulford presented them with a picture of her taken on board the shuttle. The most memorable part of her time in space was not what she saw, but what she didn't see.
On the Earth, I didn't see boundaries. I didn't see countries. I didn't see politics, and I didn't see war. I saw a planet, and it was a very beautiful, very fragile planet. And it made me realize that whatever we do on one part of the globe will be felt by other people on the opposite side of the world, and that we have to start thinking in a global manner as a unit.
Mike Anderson, Sammons Headline News.
Sports last night, the University of North Texas in an exhibition basketball game beat Marathon Oil 108-102. Jesse Ratliff with 23 points for the Eagles. Weather Channel forecast for the Denton area is calling for a low tonight of 55. Chance of rain tonight and tomorrow and through the weekend. I'm Tim Crouch. This has been a Sammons Headline News Break.
Quality and service is what sets Earhart's Jewelers apart from all the rest. Jack and Annette Earhart have moved their 16-year-old business back to the original location 1 block south of University and Carroll. Earhart's offers a wide selection of ready-made jewelry, loose diamonds, and colored stones suitable for custom mounting. Earhart's is a full-service jewelry store. All major credit cards are accepted and credit terms are available. Earhart's is open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 to 5. Earhart's, for the elegance of fine jewelry.
Season's greetings from Rich Music. Do you know what you want for Christmas this year?
A guitar, drum machine,
a synthesizer,
a microphone,
an amplifier,
digital piano, a 4-track,
PA system, man. Can we have all this ready by Christmas?
I don't think so.
Well, it looks like we better go to Rich Music again.
Hi, Santa. Has it been a year already? What can I get for you? No problem. 566-3700. Rich Music is the store for you.
I guarantee it. Ho, 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 ho.
Almost 3 years after the Pan Am 103 bombing, those allegedly responsible will be brought to justice. On Capitol Hill, lawmakers prepare to send the White House a bill they claim will keep children from having to stay home alone. And images of Venus, courtesy a well-functioning Magellan spacecraft.